Shout out to our sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. See why over 3 million members love Dollar Shave Club. They're so confident in the quality of all their products, now you can get your first month of the club for just $1, and the shipping is free. After that, just a few bucks a month, no long-term commitment, no hidden fees. Learn more or get yours at dollarshaveclub.com/no. Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins. CD Projekt's Cyberpunk 2077 might have hit something of a production snafu according to some recent rumors. One poster on NeoGAF claiming inside sources within the company claims that all pre-production work done on the game before 2016 has been binned. According to the poster, all work done on Cyberpunk 2077 by the CD Projekt Black team got shelved after the game got a new director following the release of Witcher 3's Blood and Wine expansion. None of that sounds too promising about the game's release date. However, the poster still pegs the game for late 2018, early 2019 based on his sources, which fits in with the timeline CD Projekt hinted at on their website last month, where they said the projects they're applying government grants to, that would be Cyberpunk 2077's technology, will be finished by mid-2019. But again, take this as a rumor for now, as we don't have anything else to go on at this point. Still, as long as they can hit that date, I think we'll all be happy. Ubisoft is expanding its development efforts, adding more than 100 staff to 2 new studios, one in Bordeaux, France, and another in Berlin, Germany. Those 2 studios add to Ubisoft's already very healthy roster. They currently operate 26 studios around the world in 18 different countries. Apparently, these 2 studios will join work on existing franchises, but they'll also be contributing to a major new unannounced AAA project. As for what the new project might be, maybe Assassin's Creed Empire? I mean, that game is still technically unannounced, so they could be helping out on that one, even though we've gotten basically confirmation of it from any number of leaks. Or who knows, maybe Ubisoft is working on another multiplayer game whose community will inevitably turn against it. It seems to be a trend. You might have missed it thanks to a relatively quiet launch, but Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy debuted yesterday with episode 1. Reviews are trickling in, and when we say trickling, we mean it, because this thing doesn't even have a rating on Metacritic yet. So far, not too bad though for the reviews that we do have. Telltale's take on Guardians so far has earned an 8.5 from IGN, 8 from 6th Axis, and 4 out of 5 from Attack of the Fanboy, while GameSpot and Bleeding Cool gave it scores in the 7s. A US Gamer awarded it 3.5 out of 5. On the lower side of things, Destructoid scored it at 6.5, while GamesBeat gave it a 50 out of 100. The general consensus overall seems to be that it does a nice job introducing the characters and Telltale's take on this universe. It's based in the comics, not the movies, that's important, but it's not their strongest effort and suffers from technical issues. So it's a Telltale game, basically. Starcraft Remastered is scheduled for launch sometime this summer, and Blizzard's found the perfect solution to get your body ready for it. They just released the OG Starcraft for free. Like, for real, you can go download it right now for PC and Mac. Along with the free release of the classic game came the first patch for it in 8 years, fixing a few lingering bugs that were still sticking around. We still don't have a launch date for the remastered version, which keeps the gameplay exactly the same while providing 4K upgrades and remastered audio, but it seems like the point of this move is for you to think, wow, this is so fun, I wish it didn't look like ass. Because, let's face it, we remember video games looking a lot better than those video games tend to look. Is Bandai Namco taking a few cues from Nintendo with the creation of a Pac-Man Maker? That seems like it could possibly be the case according to some newly discovered trademarks made by the company. The trademark, discovered where else but NeoGAF, was filed in the EU along with trademarks for their new Souls-like game Code Vein and another title called Stormwings. We don't know anything else about the game at this time, but it certainly sounds like it could be pretty similar to Mario Maker, allowing users to construct their own stages for the classic arcade hit. Kind of weird to trademark it though, right? I mean, if you already have the trademark for Pac-Man, no one is going to make a game called Pac-Man Maker. Whatever, I'll still play it. It'll be great. In yet another sign that esports are on the rise, Kotaku reports that competitive video games will be a medal sport for the first time ever at the 2022 Asian Games. The Asian Games are a multi-sport competition that are touted as being second only to the Olympics. 10,000 athletes competed in the games in 2014. No word yet as to what games might be played, but who knows? Could be something like League of Legends or FIFA or Overwatch, all of which have thriving competitive scenes. Also, it would be kind of awesome to see someone win a gold medal in Mario Kart. Just saying. Just saying. And then everyone can talk about how they're just way better than that guy. And he only won because of a blue shell. Sometimes the internet can be really, really mean. And sometimes it can be really, really awesome. Both of those qualities were on display recently when a legally blind and deaf Counter-Strike Global Offensive streamer was bullied, then kicked out of a pickup game. But PC Games then reported that after the community found out about his plight, Adam Burries, who's known as Loop, got thousands in donations and was offered a pro streaming contract with NVUS. His teammates later apologized too. For its part, NVUS said it chose Loop because he just deserves it. He's obviously been through more tough moments than most people. We were just touched by that and how good he is at CS. It's like a happy ending for a change. It's nice. It's nice. It makes you feel good, right? Looks like we'll be seeing more of Spider-Man in the Avengers universe, thank goodness. The Hollywood Reporter quoted Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige as saying that Tom Holland's version of Spidey will be appearing in the 4th Avengers movie that's set to release in 2019. That's in addition to his appearance in Avengers Infinity War next year and a sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming that's also set for 2019. Feige added, "That's as far as it goes for now." Meanwhile, Marvel showed off footage of Black Panther to reporters, and while there weren't any special effects, apparently it still looked awesome. Journalists got to see a coronation scene for T'Challa, who takes over monarch duties after his dad was killed in Captain America Civil War. In another scene, they saw Nakia taking down a group of bad guys and Ulysses Clout living large in a casino. Black Panther will be released next February in 2018, so still got a ways to go on that one. Journalists also got to see some concept art for Ant-Man and the Wasp, which included updated suits for both superheroes and Ant-Man using a giant soda bottle to spray bad guys. It's very inventive. Ant-Man and the Wasp hits theaters next summer, so even longer to wait on that one. But yeah, it'll be good when it gets here. I was not expecting to like Ant-Man. I thought that was the stupidest superpower thing you could have. It turns out, I really dug it. It makes for a good heister. Looks like we're headed even closer to a writer's strike in Hollywood, which could put all of the above movies in jeopardy. CNN reports that the writers and the group that represents the major studios issued a statement saying that they'll resume talks on April 25th, which would leave less than a week before their existing contract expires on May 1st. There are still a bunch of issues to be worked out, including the way writers are compensated on some TV shows and the level of contributions that studios make to the Writers Union Health Plan. If a strike does happen, it could have a pretty big impact on pretty much everything. Tons of shows were affected by the last strike a decade ago. It was credited with killing heroes, just to name one casualty. It cost the California economy more than $2 billion as everyone just shut down, and reality TV became the thing. So yeah, let's hope it gets worked out. There's too much really good TV that no one wants to miss out on. Everyone complains about writers at the moment. We saw a lot of that. We actually did a bit of a breakdown on what the writer's strike means, and everyone made jokes like, oh, there are writers in Hollywood. Dude, you guys, there are a lot of great TV shows that we could get totally boned on. Westworld? Yeah. Game of Thrones? That's not over, and it's not like we can rely on George R.R. Martin, because he's been slow at that. So we need our writers, please. Now, we can't believe that we have to say this also, but please don't use your cell phones while you're driving. Tons of people apparently still do it even though it's being outlawed in a whole bunch of states. CBS New York reported that in a recent survey of 3 million drivers, almost 9 out of 10 admitted they use their smartphone behind the wheel. Obviously, this is really dangerous, and it's been shown that cell phone use can lead to traffic deaths. You don't want to be that guy. According to the FCC, more than 8 people in the US are killed and 1,161 injured every day in distracted driving crashes. That's daily. And the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reported that in 2015, there were 3,477 people killed and an estimated additional 391,000 people injured in crashes that involved distracted drivers. So please don't do it. Most smartphones, you know, you got your Hey Siris and your Hey Googles. Use those. Use those. Dictate all that. Like, actually, like, texting, that can wait. I mean, you don't do it. And that's all the news, and soapboxes we have for you guys today. Let us know what you think of all these stories in the comments down below. To make sure you get news from every corner of the internet every single day, make sure you like this video, and if you're new here, subscribe to the know. But don't text and drive. Thanks to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring this update and my smooth legs. DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors right to your door, so you don't have to keep using the same dull razor because it's a pain to remember to go and get them from the store. They've got a whole lineup of razors too, so you can decide just how fancy you want to get. Treat yourself. Plus extras for shaving or just for keeping yourself clean, like Dr. Carver's shave butter, mint cedarwood body cleanser, this really nice smelling lavender soap, and they've even got stuff for your hair now. So basically they got all your grooming needs covered. Dollar Shave Club is so confident in the quality of all their products, and now you can get your first month of the club for just $1. That's where the Dollar Shave Club comes from. And the shipping is free. After that, it's just a few bucks a month, no long-term commitment, so you can cancel whenever you decide to try for that sweet beard. There's no hidden fees, and really there's no reason not to do it. Get yours at DollarShaveClub.com/know.